Hello guys, UsefulRandom investing here. Going to do a portfolio update today. Been a couple of weeks since the last one. Obviously the markets have been all over the place, up and down, up and down. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe guys, it helps. So in our normal investor account, I've managed to withdraw quite a bit into the ISA already, so that's why it's down a bit. And that's why the percentage is also much more down than it should be, because obviously the ones in the ISA are doing better than these. Hence they've been moved over. So we're 20% down. We have nearly 14 shares of OGNC at 25% down. We've got Altria Group, we've now got 6 shares of that at 3.6% down. We're up to 23.95 shares of AT&T, that's 11% down. Boeing, as before, quarter of a share, 42% down. BP, we've got 11.1 at 31% down. Coca-Cola, KO, we've now got 10.09 at 10% down. Ford, we're still at 10 shares. Again, we're going to leave that one. We're going to see what happens. I'm not going to bother selling it. I'm just going to see what happens. We've got GlaxoSmithKline at 6.8 shares, which is 4.8% down. We've got Greggs at 4.08 shares, which is 21% down. We've got HSBC, which is 10.2 shares at 27% down. We have the FTSE iShares 250, which is 29% down with 5.4 units still. Legal and General, 50.1 shares at 27% down. We've now got 10 shares of Leggett & Platt, which is 36% down. McDonald's, we're up to 2.874 shares, which is 9.5% down pretty much. Pfizer, we are 8.72 shares at 1.6% down. So we're close to being able to move that one over to the ISA. Hopefully within the next couple of days, it all being well, even when the market opens potentially. Prospect Capital, we've got 11.2 shares at 30% down. Realty Income, we've squeezed another share in, so we've got 21 shares of that now. That's 865 and 20% down on that. Rio Tinto, we've still got 10.02 shares, which is coming out at just under 7% down. Royal Mail, as before, 10 shares, 38%. SSE, we've now got 36.15 shares, which is 12% down. The FTSE 100 Vanguard ETF, we are 14% down with 13.53 units. And we had a dividend on that yesterday, which we'll see shortly. Vodafone, we've got 9.3 at 30% down. And Disney, we are 19% down. So if we have a look at what I've managed to move over already into the ISA. So the ISA is basically breaking even. It's 0.5% up with £3,366 in there currently. So I've managed to move over 3M, which is virtually half a share now at 4% up, 3.5% up. We've got AbbVie, we've got 9 shares of that at basically breaking even. Cisco, we've got 13.45 shares at 2.75% down. Diageo, 5.5 shares, 5% up. Johnson & Johnson, 5 shares, nearly 3% up. Just had a dividend raise from them. I think it was about 6%. So good to see that in these tough times. Microsoft, just the 1 share still, 4.8% up. PepsiCo, 6 shares, nearly 3% up. Unilever, we have 11.6 shares and we are 3% down. And Visa, still the 2 shares at 1% down. And if we go into my Vanguard, just to show you, I've had a couple of dividends. So that's the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield at £4.51. And then we also had VUSA, which is the S&P 500 ETF at £5.37. Overall, we are 11.27 down, but you know, that's to be expected during what's going on, as long as those dividends keep coming in. If we go over to my spreadsheet now, I made a few little changes, a few little tweaks. So these numbers at the top here that you see, basically it's quarterly, semi-annually, that's free trade, and that's an ETF. So these two are in my free trade account. That was a free share, the Scottish American Trust. And the green coat I just brought with a bit of loose change that was in the account. And obviously these 4 here are ETFs. I've managed to kind of tidy it all up a little bit, and I've now converted the even the US stocks I've converted into a Great British Pounds column, so I can see exactly how much I'm going to be getting for each one. Obviously fill in the dividends as we go. You can see that if we go onto the chart, we've already beat March by a decent proportion, and I'm expecting to be close to £40 by the end of the month, because we've still got a few dividends to come in yet. We have, if we look on here, we've got realty income still to come. I believe their payout was yesterday, but we don't normally get it till a day or two late with trading 212. We've got Cisco, I believe, Leggett and Platt, Altria Group, Prospect Capital, and I think we've still got a few more to come. We have Rio Tinto, which is going to be a big one because they only pay out twice a year. It's going to be around £15 looking at that. And we have HSBC and Diageo. I think I missed out on Diageo because I was in there before the X date, but we'll see. I think I did miss out on that one though, unfortunately. But as you can see, we've already smashed March, so good to see that. The portfolio's averaging a 4.18% weighted yield at the minute, and we're up to £1.10 a day in dividends, and £39.16 for the year so far received. So happy with that, especially by the end of the month, that will shoot up a decent amount. But yeah, we're coming along nicely. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe guys, it helps. Thanks for watching.